Welcome to the Politics and Birdshit podcast. We have a very special episode here tonight. I'm here with AD and Preem. Yo, what up, fellas?
What's up, man?
Tonight's episode, we're going to discuss about Obamacare and the repeal of Obamacare thanks to the Trump administration. And funny enough, there's a lot more in-depth to that, so we're going to get to that in a minute. But for now, we're going to head with the intro to the Politics and Birdshit podcast.
This podcast is brought to you by the good folks at Billionsburgh Entertainment. Billionsburgh. We a tight circle. Ain't no room for squares.
I had to lower the brightness and shit so be bright. Yo. Here we go. Listen. Had no lighter, had to spark up the match. Needed the cabbage when I effed up the patch. Speak for them niggas still that be cheeking them packs. And all my youngins in my city that be screaming out facts. Came from Queensville, blowing green in your backyard. Living my dream, blowing on steam when I rap, y'all. Came to play, I keep at least a rack on me. Strip a backwood, homie, got my lungs dirty. Switch to coconut oil, keep the teeth pearly. Live every day like my last 2-4, but I never smash it raw unless she nasty, y'all. Pull-ups and dips for sure, I be hitting the core. Truth, I be plucking them like I'm hitting the chord. If I ate, still hungry after pushing them doors. No pump fakers, yeah, we risk taker, crashing them boards. Dice in hand, hit them numbers, shaking, know what involves. But the game rigged, and the dice loaded. My price quoted, I dab, watch you throw it.
Coño, que mamo más suave, yo AD. Shit on these niggas, my nigga.
If I had 24 hours, the whole UN would be under smoke showers on CNN. While they reporting live, I'ma bomb them again. With my hotline Korean friends, Putin might jump in. Then I pleasure in my splendor. 88 LV12, she down next contender. I asked the dealer, what's bigger than 8? He said the 9. Well, of course, when it's right by your face, sucker. Pluck up the best fuckers. In and out the crib like brother. Stuck up, tummy tucks, get the gun up. Pull up to my mother's and cash out. And let her know the time was wrong, I took the bad route. And then I go to every station, put a gun to every DJ and tell them, boy, play this. Yeah, I was born to be famous, but them folks on my head, Mount Rush from my cranium.
Politics and Birdshit podcast with your boy the Mayor. Again, I'm here with AD and Preem. We're going to touch up on a lot of stuff today, but first things first. Gentlemen, how we doing today?
Good, man. Good. Another day, man. Thank the Lord, man. Feeling great.
All right, feeling great. That's good. But at least you guys are feeling great. But there's a couple people in this country that ain't feeling too great. As everybody knows, today the Senate passed. They're repealing Obamacare. It was a very narrow margin. It was like 213 to 217. But it was only Republicans voting. But as of right now, but I guess within the next 6 to 12 months, there's no more Obamacare. So for everybody else relying on Obamacare, we asked out, like officially asked out. And it's a very fucked up situation because there's a lot of families out there that's struggling, that can't afford health care, and this is their only avenue to getting proper health care. And now it's like, what do you do next?
Go holistic.
Like, yeah, go holistic. That's one thing. But at the same time, holistic medicine does cost. It's like people that say, switch to organic foods. Organic food ain't cheap. Like, it costs more than the shit that kills us. So, it's a very sad situation today. It's been a very sad week. Look, you got people getting killed over the weekend. Fucking Flint, Michigan want to hit the people with unpaid water bills. Who the fuck wants to pay for dirty water? Like, honestly.
Not me.
Like, who in their right mind gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna go and pay this unpaid water bill? Nigga, you tried to kill me for the past couple of years with dirty water. You think I'm gonna pay y'all back for trying to poison me? Yo, fuck y'all honkies. On some real shit. I don't come on here to try to be racist. Like I said before on other shows, and I say I don't be like fuck white people. But today, fuck white people. On some real shit. Because the shit that's going on is crazy. And also an update to something I mentioned on the show on Monday about the little boy in Texas who got killed in the vehicle when they were trying to leave a party. The officer that shot the boy was fired today. I'm not even happy that he was fired. You know what I'm saying? Firing is nothing. He's still going to go home to his family regardless. I want the nigga in jail. Because how you going to shoot a little kid that's trying to get the fuck out of there while they're shooting up a party? Him and his boys trying to get out. You shoot the car. They're not even shooting at you. You shoot the car because they happen to be backing up. And you kill the little nigga. Like, again, R.I.P. to him. Much respect and condolences to his family. And the officer who got fired say, fuck you. I hope somebody shoot at your car. And that's coming from the heart. Because this is some bullshit. Too much bullshit has been going on lately. And we have to sit here and deal with the shit. Now, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go too crazy on the rant or whatnot, but gentlemen, I want your opinion on what's going on, especially with the repeal of Obamacare. What's your opinion on that?
As far as Obamacare, I mean, right now I got like regular health insurance, so I'm not too worried about that. But I think we need to be more self-sufficient and not depend on the government to give us stuff. Like,
Nah, you're right.
they don't really have to. It's just like an extra perk. That's the way I look at it.
In a way, they should be giving us at the amount of money they take it from our pockets. They shouldn't be like herbing us how they herbing us or mistreating us in this format with this healthcare insurance and stuff like that was going on. But like at the end of the day, I got good friends like Lindsay Blair. Like I said, she grows her own fruits. You know what I'm saying? Her vegetables. You know what I'm saying? She puts her people in her building to like help her with this movement. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of thing that we gotta do ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Us as Spanish, Black, white, you know, fuck color. At the end of the day, we just gotta do it as a community, as in Billionsburgh, New York, and then we go from there. You know what I'm saying? We start doing it right. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't keep relying on these people. You know what I'm saying? It's a time that everybody's awakening right now and opening their minds up. So we shouldn't be sitting down and still letting these niggas do this. You know what I'm saying? Players like that. We know what they're doing. They're smarting up. Get everything going right. You know what I'm saying?
Be self-sufficient.
I dig it. Look, as somebody who has insurance as well, you know, I thank God that my job offers the insurance they offer. But, you know, especially this goes out, especially the families, you know, small children who might be sick or whatnot. Obamacare was helping them. And now with this whole repeal of Obamacare, if you put everybody in, like, what now? Because it's different if they repealed it and they had the plan, but we're going to replace it right away. But it's, okay, we repealed it, and then ... So, like, what do you do after that? So, what's the answer? So, what you're going to do? What you're going to replace it with? So, now you leave everybody wondering. We don't know. Some people who have Obamacare don't know what to do. It's like if you're watching a movie and the action's getting good, all of a sudden the credits come up. Then it's like, what's going on?
I have to go see Steven Spielberg and say, nigga, you know what time it is, man.
Yeah, like I'm about to go to Hollywood and start snuffing people because at this point, like, yo, I just paid $37 to watch the shit in 3D, and the shit ends in the middle. Like, what's up with that?
Nah, it's a fact. You're right.
But shout out to Lindsay Blair. You know, she got a quick shout out from the podcast. You know, I guess we need to start going that route, start growing our own shit. You know, switch to holistic medicine and hope for the best.
But it's right, man. It's only right. Like, come on, man. We've been letting these people help us out for the last 1,000 years, man. And
but you gotta remember, you have a building full of people making these decisions. They all have healthcare. I guarantee not one of them has been using Obamacare, not even whatsoever. They haven't even searched the Obamacare website, let alone even bother signing up for it. So they good. They don't give a shit. That's it. The rest of us now is, you know, we go to the doctor. Oh, hey, doctor, I've been shot. Okay, here's a Band-Aid, a gauze, and swift kick in the ass, and go stand outside in the parking lot. Because that's all they can do. And that's what we're stuck with right now. You know, I don't want to go too in-depth about this. I'm saying I've already expressed how I felt about it. We're going to move on. The Flint, Michigan water crisis. We all know that was the topic of the summer. People getting sick off the water that they've been getting sick off for years. It's not like something that happened for months. It's been happening for years on the low. And people have been pocketing money on what's going on there. I'm not saying celebrities have been trying to help out. Activists have been trying to help out, but it's the same thing. But now, fast forward to now, people getting hit with water bills. And they're talking about they're going to get tax liens and they're going to get their income tax taken or they're going to get arrested for not paying these water bills.
They might lose their home too.
Yeah, they might get their homes foreclosed for not paying a water bill. So you mean to tell me, like, I want your opinion. Do you think it's correct for the city of Flint to come and want to harm these people as far as their homes or dig in their pockets for a water crisis that they knew about and slept on for all these years?
Nah, believe not, man. It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and the shit is that these people got the power to fix it all up. You know what I'm saying? It's a simple, you know, it's not as simple as that, but these people are making millions, billions of dollars a year off of our taxes. You know what I'm saying? They could easily come and switch up these couple of pipes and get this moving, you know, and you know what I'm saying? That's just wrong. Try to take these people out of their homes, out of their living. They already got a really rough living situation, and you want to make it even worse, you know what I'm saying? Which is not right, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you gotta understand, the city of Detroit, the city of Flint, they live way below the poverty line. Like, I'm saying, we don't live in the best of conditions, but they live on some straight, you know, lesser than less conditions. Yo, Preem, what's your opinion on that whole situation?
Water is very important. If you don't have water, you can't do a lot of things. So I feel like, I don't know, it's tough. It's a tough situation.
Bro, it's not even the water bill they getting hit with. It's like, yo.
I'm saying, regardless of the water bill they trying to hit them with, if you don't have water, and they didn't have water for a long time, and clean water at that.
You have to pay for that shit. It's fucked up.
Yeah,
How you gonna pay for dirty water?
They made them buy water. And you them pay for what they.
And they probably was buying like bottled water to survive.
That's what a lot of them were doing. A lot of them were boiling, trying to boil the dirty water. The water was still dirty even when they boiling it, and they still drank it and bathed in it or whatever. They did what they had to do because like, yo, it's either this or we just gonna be stink every day, all day. But for the state government to just turn around and be like, all right, yeah, we fucked up, yeah, we poisoned y'all water, but you still owe us.
I don't know,
like,
man. They fixed it though.
They still ain't fixed shit.
They ain't fixed none of that, man.
They still fixed shit, bro.
Areas is probably chilling and stuff.
Yo,
like
I'm pretty sure all the suburban areas in Flint, they got the clearest water in the history of man. You get into the hoods like, yo, we haven't seen clean water in years. We forgot what clean water looks like.
And the worst shit is that, it sucks. Even like, but like just the water crisis in general. You go and you want to get yourself a good water. It costs you about $2, $3 in the store. When these people are paying probably 1 point something for gallons of water. You know what I'm saying? For a couple thousand gallons of water. So who knows? Like, but it's just sick. You know how these people are charging us for something that this is free. This is water. Next is air. You know what I'm saying? What's next? That's the sick shit.
Don't be surprised to get a letter in the mail about air. Like, yo, you owe us $10,000 for air, bro. Y'all been breathing all this time for free.
I know you've been seeing us going to space, so you know what? Space air is free.
Yeah, before we continue on, let me send a shout out to my audio engineer, Murado. He's in the background right now. He's drinking some shit called pork back, whatever the hell it is.
Nah, man, I'm done with the pork snap right now, man.
I'm
some
pork.
Some brandy right now.
Some
you
pork.
Already. Shout out to Brandy. Yo, Ray J, I'm a fucking sister.
Of course, the ignorance continues. You gotta love it. Only on this show, with I'm saying, you have the drunken Puerto Rican, and then my man Leonard in the back.
What's up?
Yo, my nigga Leonard, he's the silent assassin. Yo, ladies, he's single and he too eat ass. So him and Murado be out there tag teaming. They take y'all down one cheek at a time.
Yum.
Sorry, I had to lighten the mood a little bit, but it is true, ladies. You can find my man Murado at _Murado on Instagram, or you can DM my man Leonard on Louis the 13th.
Louis the 13th.
Yeah, Louis the 13th.
Roman numeral 13.
Roman numeral 13. For some of y'all who don't know how to spell, it's XII. I know some of y'all be acting mad dumb out there. So
yes,
XIII. Hit him up on Instagram. And again, he ain't got no kids. He got a different job every week, but he always got bread though. So holla at your boy.
Facts.
Looking like Tommy from Martin.
Exactly. Nobody knows where he go, but he walks into a building. That's all we know. And he gets direct deposit every Friday. Nobody knows where he walks into.
Don't know where he goes.
No, he doesn't have no physical job address, but he gets a paycheck every Friday. Holla at your boy.
I'm gonna call this nigga handyman.
He be out there. He be out there chilling.
Shout out to Memphis.
So moving on. All right, we had to lighten the mood a little bit. We're gonna get back to some serious shit. Like I was talking about earlier with the little kid that got shot up in Texas at a party. Like I explained before, the officer was fired today that shot the little boy. But I already expressed my opinion about it. I feel more should have been done. Gentlemen, what you think should have been done aside from him being fired?
Honestly, with all these cop killings, it's just not enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? They letting all these shootings and stuff go down. They just walking off like, oh, suspension. Like, that's not enough for this guy that just killed this kid. You know what I'm saying? To just get a suspension or you get fired from the job. Like, that's not enough. Like, this guy still, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not right, man. Like, the guy definitely got to do his time. It's only fair. Like, at the end of the day, we sell, you know what I'm saying? They look at a nigga like me in the streets or at a brother like me in the streets, and I was to sell a dime to someone or do whatever it was. These people are trying to incarcerate me, not trying to have me see daylight for months. You know what I'm saying? This man just killed the kid by mistake. You know what I'm saying? By mistake, on purpose. However, you know what I'm saying? It's still not right. You know what I'm saying? This guy.
Look. That shit was no mistake. You know what I'm saying? A mistake, if it happens once in a blue moon, then you can say it's a mistake. But when shit like this occurs a day, it's no longer a mistake, bro. You are a target. You are not a mistake. You know what I'm saying? What you think, Preem? What you think about that?
Because there's a lot of variables with it, but by shooting somebody, like there has to be a solid reason for it. Like they either need to get better training, but they probably just racist, bro. They got a hidden agenda. They're just trying to kill us off, I think.
See, the thing, I'm pretty sure at the like I explained in the podcast on Monday, I'm pretty sure at the academy, you know what I'm saying, they probably told him, hey, don't shoot at the vehicle, shoot the tires out and see what's up. The cop claimed that he was being shot at, or he heard gunfire coming from that direction where the car was, but they didn't find any guns in the vehicle, nothing. The car was backing out to get out of there because the party being shot up. What you do, stay around and watch the shit go down? No, because you don't want to get hit with a stray slug. You getting out of there too.
The thing is though, like most of the officers that do police, like our communities, don't even live here, so they don't even know what's going on.
But that's purposely done.
That's another problem. Like you see, if you look at the academy, all right, they'll have a class of like 50. Don't you realize they be taking these rookies that never been to certain neighborhoods in the city and just dumping them off? Be like, yo, here's like 5 rookies. We're gonna leave them right here in Brownsville.
And how that works is
They've never ridden the 3 train in their lives, and you gonna dump them off on Brownsville? Like, of course they gonna do something crazy. Like, why would you do that? Like, if you're gonna place officers at certain locations, yo, place them someplace that they know.
That's like placing, like, sorry to cut you off, like that's like placing one of us like in a redneck county or something and be like, all right, yo, just survive for a couple of hours. Like,
exactly.
What's a normal cop shift? Like, what, 10 hours? 12
yeah,
hours?
12 hours. Usually 10, 12 hours. Like, I'm
you gotta do mandatories and all this. So
yeah, I'm a big black dude. Like if they were to drop me off in like Tupelo, Mississippi, to be a sheriff for the day, they're gonna string me up on a tree. I don't know nobody from them backwoods. It's a wrap for me.
For me,
I'm gonna invite you down to the
solution. Like, we need to police ourselves and like hold down our own community.
But that's the thing. When you say police ourselves and hold down our own community, there's niggas in our own community that want to shit on us. Like, if they see you trying to do better for the community, they feel a type of way like, oh, he think he better than me because, you know, he's doing this, he's doing that, he making all these moves, people know him. Not saying he's kissing babies, shaking hands. You know, fuck this nigga. We gonna kill him anyway. That's the mentality we need to get out of. Like, yeah, I'm saying.
And it's hard because look, I'm still young. I'm a young kid. My fault interrupt again too, bro. But I'm young and shit. And, like, you know how I've been seeing is like it's fucked up, this system. Like, yo, we don't want to help each other. Like, even the youth now, we kind of opening up our eyes a bit and we understanding like stuff that y'all been through. And we seen it. Like, these niggas have been playing us. Y'all haven't been lying. It's right. You know what I'm saying? But even still, we don't. You see the nigga probably what? Because he got a nice pair of sneakers. Like, his ignorant shit is probably off a little bit of topic of it, but that's the shit people like, oh, this guy looks a little fresher than me. This guy talks a little better than me. He does this a little nicer than me. So, you know, I guess that's what pulls them away from that sometimes, I guess, you know? But it's just fucked up, this system, man. These cops is playing us. Look at these Jews. They have their own policing. You know what I'm saying? The other day, one of my friends got tied up by one of these dudes, and they beat him up, bring him to the cops, and what happened? No Jew got arrested for assaulting him. What the nigga did, all he did was just, he ran up to a Jew and he said something wrong to a dude. It didn't get too crazy, it didn't get to fight, but, you know, it escalated to some words. They walked off, the dude blew his whistle, and, you know, it got crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to bring it up, like, in the wrong way, but it's messed up how these people could protect themselves, you know what I'm saying? Oh, somebody talked to Preem, why I gotta call 911 when there's 50 of us here? Why can't we just detain this man and bring him to the precinct ourselves?
But the thing is, we can do that. The shit is that we don't do that. See, you know what I'm saying? You go to Jewtown, they got it locked down. Like, they don't have to know, you know what I'm saying? Yanef don't have to know Rakesh, but, you know, if Rakesh see Yanef getting fucked with, he's gonna jump in his minivan and he heading over there. We don't do that. Like, we see some nigga we know getting jumped. We got our phone out. We on World Star right now. That shit on a World Star. Stop with the World Star moment. Stop with
like
the Instagram
with the
moments.
train. Like, you seen this shit happen on World Star with the train with the black lady with the white lady, and they were trying to break it up. I don't know if you got to see that, but she was there. Like, everybody, niggas just recording it. Even my man was there recording. I'm like, yo, bro, like, you should just be breaking it up. Like, why you letting these people fight over that? Like, yo, break it up and just. You know what I'm saying? It's our mindsets, man. It's fucked up. It's just how they raised us, my nigga. It's wrong. Like, yo, we didn't have time to be with my mother. I didn't have time to be with my mother. My father was never around. So how I learned, bro, was coming out of school and hanging out with the kids from the neighborhood, and you know what I'm saying. You don't learn the right things that way, bro. That's the thing, and it's like, you know what I'm saying. They made this system on purpose for us, man. This is not a light skinned system. You know, this is not my fault. It's not a dark skinned system. They don't want you to spend time with your mother. You know what I'm saying. They don't want you to learn your family roots. They don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying. They just want you to fuck up, go out there, grab a pack, go ahead, try the ball, do this, waste your time, flunk out of school, and you know, be one of the elders that's been on your block for another 80 years. You know what I'm saying.
I dig it. Well, we're gonna move on, gentlemen. You know, say I don't want to go too in depth with the political aspect of things. You know, trying to lighten the mood.
Yo, hold on, wait. What about Alton Sterling? How about?
Oh yeah, we could touch up on that. Alton, the cops that killed Alton Sterling, yo, they won't get charged nothing, which is crazy because you see clearly on video they shoot this man in cold blood without hesitation.
Different angles too.
Like
different angles, you had video perspectives, and still they're trying to have the audacity to say that there's not enough sufficient proof to charge them.
Listen.
That shit is way beyond.
Listen. That's the system. That's what you have to understand. That's the system we live in. That's why when I walk the streets by myself, when I'm walking out of work, they can see me come out of my suit, coming out of my job. That don't mean shit. At the end of the day, they're looking at my skin. They see when I'm going in my pocket to reach for my phone. The first thing they probably think like, oh, he's about to get a blunt, because he's about to go get high after his long day at work, or he about to hit up some of his hoes,
you know what,
or his baby moms, shit.
I got something for the cops and for the white folks. I'm gonna start the movement. It's called Bring Us Back movement. So I'm gonna take all the blacks, all the Spanish. We all gonna go back to where we from, and y'all can stay here and fuck it up, and we just do our thing. How about that?
All right. So if that's the case, we're gonna go. I'm gonna walk back into 362 Hughes. I'm gonna go up to apartment 29, and the honky that lives there right now getting booted. If we going back, I'm going back to where I used to live, because I remember where I used to live up there. The rent was like $540. It wasn't no $2,000, $3,000, especially the shit got no elevator.
Still in the low fives. I'm still in the low fives. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father.
Shit, lucky you.
Yeah. I got friends that they in the high thousands, and I ain't talking about 1, 2. I'm talking about a 3, 4 for 1 bedroom. You know, barely a balcony. You know what I'm saying?
That's
sickening.
I'm not even gonna say that's gentrification. That's just the rich. That's just the rich are getting rich, and they be like, "Fuck it, you either gonna pay it or you gonna disappear." And that's what it. Because even you see some of these hipsters, you see them, they live in 5, 6 in a 3-bedroom because they can't afford the shit.
They always paying $1,015.
Yeah, everybody's paying them $1,500 a piece because they can't afford the shit. But they figure, you know what, we gotta pay for comfort.
For the style, not even comfort. You just said they scrunched in his room. They scrunched in his apartment. 6 deep is more for the luxury. So what's the point of looking good? Like
that's what I'm saying. They're paying for the comfort. They don't. You think they want to live in a shoebox in the Lower East Side or in Midtown? Because if you go to some of the apartments in the Lower East Side, it's like living in the closet.
Nah, it's a fact.
And they're paying $2,000 to live in a closet with 1 window and a bathroom that you could pee from the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of thing. But you know, again, back to the Alton Sterling thing. Yeah, them officers should have never walked. It's a fucked up situation. But again, I'm not surprised. Like, I'm definitely not surprised. And it won't be the first time. It won't be the last time. It's just going to be a sad situation every time it occurs. But we're going to move forward. We're going to lighten up this podcast. You know, you already know how I get down when I'm in the zone. So we're going to lighten this up a little bit. We're going to touch upon a couple things. Gentlemen.
Yo.
NBA playoffs.
How about those Knicks?
The Knicks.
How about those Knicks?
I
didn't say NBA Jam. I said NBA playoffs.
You mentioned Knicks. We gotta touch on Melo. Pendejo of the month.
No.
Pendejo of the month for the month of April.
Melo right now, he's trying his hardest to get his woman back. He's trying to do what he got to do. So we gonna leave him right there.
What about Porzingis leaving overseas without no permission from nobody in the Knicks?
Yo, it don't matter. I'm not even worried about that. Get him some players that can play with him. Then we can have a different conversation.
That shit ain't gonna happen for the next 12 years.
Exactly. So they need to get rid of the owner. Actually, no, the owner. I think didn't he sell the team already?
I believe so.
No, he didn't sell the team. He sold the No, he sold whatchamacallit. No, he sold cable. That's what he did. He sold Cablevision to somebody else. That's what that shit called Spectrum now.
That's the whole.
yeah,
that's
shout
the
out
whole.
to
That's the
That's
whole
all he
big
did.
shit behind it.
We're gonna tease you with a son like that later.
I'm saying what that nigga need to do, he should have sold himself because that nigga's garbage.
Back to the playoffs.
But we're going back to the playoffs, yo. What's up with San Antonio?
Nah, they came up last night. They came
Yeah,
up last
but
night.
now Tony Parker's hurt.
Yeah, but fuck it, we got LaMarcus Aldridge. Well,
LaMarcus who?
I say we.
LaMarcus who?
No, LaMarcus Aldridge, he stepped his game up. You can't
He
touch
stepped his
him.
game
He's
up?
the best, one of the best power
Okay.
forwards in the NBA.
Okay,
Hands
this
down.
is we're not talking about regular season right now. We're talking
But you
about
got to
playoffs.
claw Kawhi.
Because-
Hold your
Kawhi-
polo
Kawhi
horses. Hold
bust
your
the
polo
ass.
horses. Hold your polo horses. Come
What's
on.
up?
I don't know, like
I'm saying,
Fucking
listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, the
James
Spurs,
Harden needs to clip his toenails because he ain't running correctly up and down the court.
he don't have to. The rest of the team is killing. He ain't got to do much. Cause game one, he ain't do shit. Game one,
two, he ain't
game one, he was
shit
just there.
neither.
He was just there
Who
picking
you
the.
think is gonna take it?
What, they gonna take the whole thing?
Yeah. What's your prediction?
Right
The
now,
Cavs.
right now, it looks like
I think the Cavs.
no. Listen,
LeBron
no.
is on a mission, bro. He's gonna shut Curry and
See,
Durant them down.
listen. Here's the difference between last year's Golden State and Cavaliers team and this year's Golden State Cavaliers team. Kevin Durant is the X factor, because who on Cleveland is gonna stop Kevin Durant?
Isn't he hurt?
Who?
Kevin Durant stops
Nah,
himself.
he's playing. Who?
Kevin Durant stops himself. That nigga gets injured.
Tell me
when he
who
runs up
who on Cleveland is gonna stop Kevin Durant? Who?
LeBron.
The who?
Hell no.
LeBron.
The who?
Hell no.
Look, yeah, LeBron gonna stop him. Then you gotta worry about
What has
Draymond
Durant
Green,
really been
Steph,
doing like that,
you
though?
gotta
What
and
has Durant have really been doing? They could go. They
bro,
could go as
you have-
far as they went
bro,
without
listen,
Durant. They don't
listen,
need Durant.
Listen, Durant don't have to do much. You know why? Because he has a supporting cast. It wasn't. Remember, before it was him and Westbrook and 3 other guys. Now he has Steph Curry, 2-time MVP Steph Curry. He got Klay Thompson, and he got the heart and soul of the team, Draymond Green.
But-
Draymond.
Drake.
And you already know Draymond do what he gotta do. He punch niggas in the nuts.
Definitely.
He'll DDT you. He'll
It's
do
gonna
whatever
be-
he gotta do to get the
It's
W.
definitely gonna be a repeat of the same shit. Last
course.
year, it's gonna be the Cavaliers and the Warriors. That's hands down.
Look,
You know, that's
I'm telling you right now,
down.
Cavaliers, Warriors in 5.
Nah,
I said it right here.
I say Cavs
Warriors
is
in
6.
What, your Cavs, or you talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Talking
'Cause-
about all that shit, nigga. I'm talking about the calf muscles that hurt me every day at work, and I'm talking about the Cavs that's gonna win it in Game 6.
Well, I told you to stop jerking off tippy toeing, nigga. So yeah, that's what your Cavs hurt.
That's a big factor to that.
We'll see.
Let's take it easy on the climax a bit.
Exactly. All right. Let's. All right, we got an update on the Boston-Washington score. Boston is getting reamed right now. Right now we're at 77-52, so it looks like Boston's still in Boston.
What's the score?
77-52 right now in the third quarter.
You know
So
why? Because John Wall's mad. They threw that nigga to the floor last game. That was a very physical
that don't mean
game,
shit.
too. That
Look,
nigga's face hit the
look.
fucking
You need to
hardwood
understand.
classic
You need to
floor.
understand.
He mad.
Washington
He
is
on a
like
mission.
Washington, just like other teams, like for instance, the LA Clippers. The LA Clippers always have a talented team, but when they get to the playoffs,
So,
Yeah.
it's like, yo, everybody disappears.
You know,
On that
why the
bullshit like
Clippers-
last game, that's why.
Nah. Everybody got to stop officiating. The officials ain't shooting the
Clippers
ball.
always got old heads on
They
their
making the
team.
calls though. That's the
Yo,
crux of the game.
Why
shoot-
the
shoot
Clippers-
the ball.
They dropped 40 in the
Well, why
first
the
quarter.
Clippers always have old heads? They always want to sign the next nigga that's turning 33 years old.
Yo,
Knicks.
What is wrong with the
no,
that's
you
the
told the wrong
Clippers.
team. That's the Knicks, bro.
That's the Knicks, bro. That's
Clippers
not.
Yo, matter of fact,
too.
now that we're on basketball, yo, did y'all see the Lonzo Ball sneakers that his pops is trying to pimp out for $450?
I seen the first shits.
Google it.
I like them.
haven't
I heard he
seen
was
them,
doing
but
some
let's
shit
see.
trying to get a
If
fall.
y'all never seen them,
Nah,
go
but I see
Google
some
it.
shit
The
Shaq
Lonzo
posted on
Ball.
Twitter.
What's
It's
it?
the,
Z something?
yeah, there's the Zoe. It's the Zoe 2s. It's the triple, the
Shaq
big
posted
big
something
baller
on Twitter
brand
that,
Zoe
you know,
2s.
charges-
First of all,
Like, he-
the
like,
name by
he-
itself sounds like some shit you get a fucking pay less. So that's one
Sleep on them
thing.
shits.
$450. LeVar Ball could lick my nutsack for the $450. Ain't no way in hell your son ain't play a minute in the fucking league, and you done pay $450 for his sneakers.
That's what you trying to get.
Bro, I'd rather get Yeezys that are cheaper.
I was just about to say he trying to jump the Yeezys and the Jumpman.
I just pulled up the Google images.
All right, hold on.
Like, right now we looking at the Google images at the ugliest sneakers next to the Starberries.
Kyrie's, get out of here, bro.
Look what I got on.
Them shits look like
They look just like them, man. I wish it was a visual right now.
Some Kobe's and shit.
Yo, they look like the Starberries.
Yeah, it's a mix of too much, man. You gotta go.
That's
Nah.
just
Listen,
strawberry,
hold up.
That's just a damn
Hold up.
strawberry. That's a
Hold up.
crack-ass nigga.
This message is for Lonzo Ball, not LeVar, not the father. Because the father, you a tool. This is for the son, bro. If somebody hears this show that's part of your team, they need to talk to you. Because your pops is going to bury your career before it even starts. Because he ain't trying. He don't want to see the best for you. He's looking out for LeVar. He's not looking out for Lonzo. He's using you as a cash cow, and he's gonna pimp out your name any way possible. He don't give a shit about your talent. He's giving a shit about the checks you're bound to get. If you play smart and you think about it and you sleep on it, that's your dad. At the end of the day, that's your dad for life. But you need to cut the nigga off. When it comes to business, cut the nigga off. If it's family, you leave him at family. It's business, cut the nigga off. Why? Because he already he shitted on Nike and Adidas and Reebok for you. Yeah. They don't want to deal with you. They don't care about you.
Those are major brands.
And you shitting on major brands. You had to be like Jordan. Jordan got in with a major brand, then branched off with their Team Jordan. Now he got his own Jordan brand. Now he's making that paper. You could have gone the same. Even Shaq. Shaq went with Reebok. Then he got his Shaq sneakers, even though they selling pay less in Walmart, but he still make bread off that. Why? Because people are going to buy them. For the simple fact that it's Shaq. Same thing with Patrick Ewings. Pat Ewings, or just Pat Ewings by itself. And he's still making bread off those sneakers. Why? Because it's just Pat Ewings. Nobody cares. But if you come out and be like, oh, I'm going to make a sneaker, I don't need these brands. I don't need none of them. Bro, where's your proof that you can sell, that you can market and sell all this bullshit? Yeah, Preem.
So you don't think his father played a major role for him to get to this point?
He did.
But we talking about the business sense here.
Talking about business.
No,
because
if you look at it,
LeBron didn't even do none of this shit.
Exactly, and look what LeBron is now.
But
then you have remember his mom.
What he's trying to do is trying to do something that's never been done. I get what he's trying to do.
Yeah, but you went about it the wrong way. You don't shit on the major brands and be like, oh, I don't need y'all. Fuck you. I'm gonna do what I need to do.
You don't see like on episode 20, and so it happens. We'll figure it out. We gotta get.
Now I'm saying this is an ongoing story.
But
this is an ongoing story. But the thing is, like I said, at the end of the day, the pops is trying to be the superstar. He's not worried about the son.
Nah, but the son don't really care too much. I seen an interview, and they asked him, I forgot who it was. They were asking him, yo, what do you think about your father? And he's like, yo, honestly, like I already know that's my dad. He bugging. He said something like that.
But he needs to talk. He needs to talk to his pops. Like, yo, how the son is the one playing the NCAA tournament? The son is about to be a lottery pick, but the son has never been on sports. Has never been on ESPN's First Take. The father been on First Take. The father been on this show. The father been on that show. The father.
I wish I had a father like that.
Yo, you don't want that because he's still.
You're right. What you saying? Because he pushes it. He's pushing them to the wrong. Because
he's not even talking about.
He played in the NBA. He wasn't the greatest.
Yo, but remember, he talks about himself. He don't say, "Oh, my son is the best." He be like, "Oh," he says, "I can beat Jordan."
Yeah, I was wilding.
He's like, "Yo, I'll leave Jordan on 0, bro. This shit's not about you." It's about your son. Because at the end of the day, here's the thing. Those GMs are sitting there looking at look at this stupid nigga. Like now, when I draft his son, I have to hear him chirping in the back of my head every game. Like who wants that? No GM. Listen, I guarantee you, if you go and speak to every GM in the league right now, they're sitting there iffy. Like if I draft Lonzo Ball, I'm drafting LeVar Ball too.
Kind of.
And that's going to be a problem. That's what I'm saying. He's presenting a problem for his son. Instead of shutting the fuck up, wait till his son get drafted, and then you can go in. Business wise, you spit in the face of Nike.
But that don't got nothing to do with the teams.
But you don't know if Nike was trying to reach out to him like, yo, we're going to set you over with a sneaker deal or whatever, get you in the door. After that, you do whatever you want.
You give one, you earn something.
Under Armour could have said the same shit.
He's gonna get drafted.
He's gonna get drafted high, but it's gonna be with a question mark because they're not worried about him. So now here's the thing on top of that. Now once he gets drafted and all this bullshit that his pops been putting him through, he's gonna have to drop 30 every game.
He's not gonna do it.
If he drops 29, it's gonna be scrutinized because his pop set the bar that high that he's gonna have to be MVP and Rookie of the Year in the first season.
How you saying? He's gonna break a lot of barriers.
That's too much pressure. That's too much pressure on the kid that only played 1-2 seasons in college.
A young kid.
On the flip side, like
niggas not even old.
Like I respect the fact that his pops is trying to be out there and do what he needs to do to get the name out there, but the way he's going about it is just stupid.
He probably has information that we don't have access to, bro.
Information of what? He's creating his own clothing brand in his fucking garage.
Was in the NBA.
That don't mean that, bro. There's a gazillion niggas that been in the NBA.
He probably knows how shit works. He probably knows how much niggas can really get, and they don't really get.
Superstar level players. Superstar. We talking about superstar level players to some nigga who hasn't been drafted.
So would you rather lowball?
No. Can I get drafted first? Like, can I get my foot in the door? I'm not even inside the league yet. I'm standing outside the league office.
Are we talking about the sneaker deal or getting in the
the sneaker deal has to do with that too. Like, you would you really want to buy a sneaker from some player that just came out of college, not even in the league yet, that costs $450?
Niggas buy Yeezys for that price almost.
You gonna compare Yeezys?
Bro, but Yeezys retail is like $200. Now after they come out because Yeezys was Yeezy. You know what I'm saying? It goes to 1,000, it goes up, but I understand what you're saying.
You buy Louis for that price.
Yeah, but
you're gonna compare Louis with LeVar Ball?
Nah, you're gonna come up for something that came out less than a month ago, and you're gonna get this nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas pay that price for
that's like comparing Pepsi to fucking CNC
but,
Cola, bro.
But it's because of their reputation, like he's saying, bro. Like
Louis niggas might. There's mad little kids that probably love this kid.
Anybody that buys a pair of LeVar Alonzo Ball sneakers, holla at me at _GoodRev_17.
Some niggas like pointy shoes, some niggas like sneakers, you know?
No.
Tomato.
All right, so you mean to tell me if you go to Foot Locker and the only
if
you go to Foot Locker and the only two sneakers that's left in the store to buy is a pair of Adidas shell tops and the Zoe 450s, which one you gonna buy?
Call me Shelly.
I'm walking out the store. I'm not buying anything. I'm good.
I'm coming out with socks, nigga. That's it, nigga.
I like options. Two is not enough.
All right, but we're not gonna beat on. We're not gonna beat on that topic. Finish the topic.
He was like, yo, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna try to get the best for my son or the most, either or, and take it from there. I don't think it's not gonna affect.
Like I said, I have no issue with that. But the way you go about it, you undermine the league. You undermine
how much an NBA the team owner makes.
Oh, billions.
You can't think of that. It's like if you hustling in the streets, you can't think about but the plug makes.
Think about that.
What the hell? You're gonna think about the plug is making $1 billion and I'm trying to if you focus on how he's making that $1 billion, you're not gonna make it. Focus on how you gonna get your feet wet, get your feet in the court.
You know how much
like he's saying shit on these niggas with the 30, and now you have the power.
Everybody knows the owner makes the billions because he makes over ticket sales, advertising, whatever. But you have to remember,
I want my son to get this.
He's like a producer, you understand?
But bro, how you gonna have you want your son to get this? He's not even been drafted yet.
You gotta understand.
You hurting your son's stock.
It's a fact.
If he was drafted and he's doing this, that's something totally different. I'm like, all right, fuck it, push it. So your sneakers are $600 because if he has a fantastic rookie year, I'll buy him shits and I can flip it, sell it for $10,000.
It's a fact.
But if you haven't stepped foot in an NBA practice court, what makes me think I want to run out and buy a pair of 450 Zoe 2s? Like, they look like Payless sneakers.
Zoe you. That's what it sounds like.
I just got Zoed if I pay him $450.
You know what's crazy though? Whatever he's doing is working because he's talking about.
Nah, you know what it is? I like the smart way they're doing it. Like you saying, they on his father's going on the shows and doing this because his son don't want to do it. Maybe
it's the same shit, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is that when his son gets in the league, he's gonna have to do it. His pops can't go on fucking NBA on TNT. Be like, Zoe just finished dropping 25 with 11 assists. My son had a fantastic game. Yo, Shaq and Ernie gonna be like, yo, my man, get the fuck off the screen. We don't want to talk to you. We want to talk to your son.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Like, get him out the locker room and get over here. We don't talk to your stupid ass. We've heard enough of you for the past year or two. We done with that shit.
Nah, but I would just
you talking all this shit about your son, but did the Bruins win the national title? No. They got bumped in the Sweet 16, so we don't want to talk to your wife no more. Yeah, your words mean shit to me. That's gonna be their mentality. That's gonna be a lot of people's mentality. Like, yo, we don't want to talk to you. We want to talk to your son. Like now, when his son gets an agent and a lawyer, what's the deal? What's gonna happen after that? Nothing else. But we gonna stop right there with that. I just want to quickly plug IamPreem.com, where you find Preem's music. Also, you can find him on I Am Preem on Instagram. My man AD, you can find him as well as AD to come up on Instagram. Yo, AD, you have any new music coming out?
Yeah, facts. I got a couple songs, a couple freestyles coming. I got this new track right here, Murder. You know, I wrote this a little while ago. It's me and Preem.
All right, so we're going to end the show on that note. Gentlemen, it was a pleasure. Thank you for allowing me to interview you guys today. It was definitely an honor to have you guys on my show. You know, I've been pumping your music for a little bit, and there's definitely big things coming out of the Billionsburgh camp. We need to continue the movement. You know, we're starting to chip away at the wall, but instead of chipping away, we need to break through that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you know what I'm saying, as for myself, Preem AD, Morado, and Leonard, is your boy the Mayor. We out. We're going to leave y'all with a snippet of a track called Murder by AD and Preem. Enjoy. Have a good night. God bless. I'll see y'all next Monday.
Walk in the mezzanine with a set of things, see what the cheddar bring. What level G can never reach my pedigree.
We got that energy, niggas, they always envy. We bagging up that block work, the peas, they be smelling me.
House in the back blocks, they all feel my energy.
Enemies, they be on my block, trying to get at me.
On my line, I be talking G17 a key.
On the phone, watching what I say, cause they watching me.
Moving properly, pieces like it's Monopoly.
Properly, I be running blocks like Monopoly. If you wanna spin around the goal, better watch your piece.
Like charm all around the neck until a heavy piece. Back and forth like Nextel, they say sex sells. Got your chick praising me, you hear the church bell.
Beepers, burners, Motorola, this flow is older. I got a sick flow and the doctor said that it's colder. Cold shoulders, they giving out cold shoulders.
Wild youngin', they used to call the cops on us. Youngins getting hit, block, Pop Warner. They get my spectrum, no Time Warner.